and those of the disciples. They praise them and exhort them. 3. They supplicate the Buddhas of the 10 directions to turn the wheel of Dharma and invite him to remain in the world for countless kalpas to save all beings. By accomplishing this threefold practice, the bodhisattvas gain immense merit and approach Buddhahood. This is why they must invite the Buddhas. 28. Nanadstapariyavasthanaklesaprasamanakasala. Sutra. They excelled in destroying various wrong views, entanglements and afflictions. Sastra. A. There are many kinds of wrong views. 1. 2 types of Drusty. The view of eternalism and the view of nihilism. Sasvata Drusty is an adherence of the mind which holds the 5 aggregates to be eternal. Ucchedadrsti is an adherence of the mind which holds the 5 aggregates to be perishable. Beings often fall into these 2 wrong views. The bodhisattvas who have suppressed them within themselves are also able to suppress them in others in order to establish them in the middle way. 2. 2 types of Drusty. The view of existence and the view of non-existence. 3. 3 types of Drusty. Adherence to all dharmas, non-adherence to all dharmas, both adherence and non-adherence to all dharmas. 4. 4 types of Drusty. I. The world is eternal, the world is not eternal, the world is both eternal and non-eternal, the world is neither eternal nor non-eternal. E. The world and the self are finite, infinite, both finite and infinite, neither finite nor infinite. E. The Tathagata or the Son free of desire exists after death, does not exist after death, both exists and does not exist after death, neither exists nor does not exist after death. 5. 5 types of Drusty. I. Satkaya Drusty. View related to the accumulation of perishable things, i.e. the 5 skandhas. E. Antagraha Drusty. View of believing in the extreme theories of eternalism or nihilism. E. Mithya Drusty. Wrong view which consists of denying that which really does exist. IV. Dr. Sti Paramasa v. Salavrata Paramasa. Holding morality and disciplinary practices in exaggerated esteem. These various views increase in number up to 62. Dr. Stigata. These views are brought about by various causes and conditions, are discovered by various sciences, are understood by various teachers. They constitute all kinds of fetters under various characteristics and cause diverse sufferings to beings. This is why they are called various views. The meaning of the word Drusty will be explained fully later. B. There are 10 manifestly active defilements. I. Anger e. Hypocrisy e. Lethargy iv. Languor v. Regret vi. Agitation vii. Shamelessness vii. Non-embarrassment ix. Avarice x. Envy. Moreover, because they fetter the mind, all the afflictions are called manifestly active defilements. C. The afflictions are called klesa because they vex and torment the mind. There are 2 types of klesa: inner attachment and outer attachment. The klesas of inner attachment are the 5 drstis, doubt, pride, etc. The klesas of outer attachment are lust, hatred, etc. Ignorance is both inner and outer. There are 2 other types of bonds. Those that depend on craving and those that depend on wrong views. There are also 3 types of bandhana. Those that depend on lust, those that depend on hatred and those that depend on delusion. They are called klesa. Some people list 10 pariyavasthanas. Others 500. The klesas are called all the fetters. There are 9 samyayanas, 7 anusayas and a total of 98 bandhanas. According to the Kaya Chan Yenti Seu Apitian Katyayani Putrabi Dharma. These 10 pariyavasthanas and 98 bandhanas make 108 klesas. In the 2 Tseul apitian vatsiputriyabhidharma. The samyohanas are the same in number, but the paryavasthanas are 500. The bodhisattvas destroy all these passions in themselves by all kinds of means, and they excel in destroying those of others as well. Thus, at the time of the Buddha, 3 brothers heard speak of 3 courtesans. Ngan lo po li amrapaèi. Of vaisali, shuman na, sumana. Of sravasti and yeou po lopan na, utpalavarna. Of rajagrha. Hearing everyone praise the incomparable beauty of these 3 women, the 3 brothers thought of them day and night and could not get them out of their minds. In dreams, they possessed them. Once awakened, they said to themselves, "These women did not come to us and we did not go to these women. Nevertheless, pleasure was produced. Because of them we woke up. Are all dharmas like that?" Then they went to the bodhisattva Potopolo Bhadrapala to ask him about this. Bhadrapala said to them, "All dharmas are indeed like that. They are all the result of mind." Then he skillfully explained the emptiness of dharmas to the 3 men, and all 3 became bodhisattvas without regression. The bodhisattvas use all kinds of tricks in this way to preach the dharma to beings and suppress their wrong views, manifst active defilements and klesas. This is what the Sutra explains by saying, Nana Dr. Stiparyavasthana Klasaprasamanakasala. 29. Samadhisattasahasravaniraravakridanakasala. Sutra. They excelled in producing and playing with 100,000 samadhis. Sastra. By the power of jnana and mental discipline, by the power of pure wisdom and skillful means, these bodhisattvas produce all kinds of samadhis. What is samadhi? It is the fixing on one point of a good mind, the immobility of the mind. There are 3 kinds of samadhis. I. Samadhi with vitarka and vikara. E. Samadhi without vitarka but with vikara. E. Samadhi with neither vitarka nor vikara. There are 4 other kinds of samadhi. I. Samadhi connected with the world of desire. E. Samadhi connected with the world of form. E. Samadhi connected with the formless world. IV. Samadhi not connected with anything. Here it is a question of the bodhisattva samadhis that have already been mentioned. They are not as complete as those of the Buddhas. The bodhisattvas produce them by the practice and cultivation of effort. Question. Why do the bodhisattvas produce and play with these 100,000 samadhis? Answer. Beings are innumerable and the functioning of their minds differs. Some have sharp faculties, others have weak faculties, the fetters are heavy among some, light among others. Therefore the bodhisattvas use the 100,000 kinds of samadhis to cut